What if I told you that most breakups don't happen because of big problems, but because of one small emotional mistake repeated over time? Problem. Pain point. The silent relationship killer. Let me paint a picture for you. You and your partner are having what seems like a normal disagreement. Maybe it's about communication. Maybe it's about time. Maybe it's about something as small as a forgotten text or a late reply. At first, it's calm. Then the tone changes. Then someone shuts down. Then someone feels unheard. And suddenly, you're no longer arguing about the issue. You're fighting about feeling unseen, unvalued, and emotionally unsafe. Have you been there? That moment when you think, why does this always happen to us? Here's the painful truth. Most couples don't break up because they stop loving each other. They break up because they stop feeling emotionally understood. And the most dangerous part, they don't even realize when it started. The emotional mistake most couples make is a relationship psychologist. I've seen this pattern thousands of times. Couples come to me saying, we fight over nothing. We argue all the time now. It feels like we're speaking different languages. And almost always, it comes down to one emotional mistake. Responding to your partner's emotions instead of recognizing them. Let that sink in for a moment. Most people think good communication means explaining clearly, defending your point, fixing the problem fast. But emotionally intelligent relationships work differently. When your partner expresses frustration, sadness, or hurt, they are not asking for logic. They're asking for emotional recognition. And when that doesn't happen, even small conflicts feel like rejection. Psychological insight. Why this hurts so deeply, let's talk brain science for a second, but I promise, I'll keep it simple. When your partner feels unheard or dismissed, their brain activates the threat response. This is the same system triggered by danger. So instead of feeling loved, they feel unsafe, unimportant, emotionally alone, and once the brain enters this mode, logic shuts down. That's why arguments escalate so fast. That's why conversations suddenly explode. Your partner isn't being dramatic. Their nervous system is reacting. Can you see how powerful this is? Relatable scenario. Does this sound familiar? Your partner says, "You never listen to me." You respond with, "That's not true. I always listen." You're exaggerating. Logical. Maybe. Emotionally validating. Not at all. What your partner heard was, "Your feelings are wrong." And that one sentence alone can undo weeks of emotional connection. Have you ever said something like that without meaning harm? Most people have. Why? Small conflicts become big breakups. Here's the dangerous cycle. Emotional needs go unrecognized. Partner feels unseen. Resentment builds quietly. Emotional distance increases. Love feels unsafe. Relationship collapses. No cheating. No betrayal. Just emotional erosion over time. That's why breakups often feel sudden. But they're not. They're slow, silent, and deeply emotional. Solution. Part 1. Shift from defending to understanding. Here's the first step. And it's powerful. Instead of asking, "How do I explain myself?" ask, "What is my partner feeling right now?" That shift alone can change everything. You don't have to agree. You don't have to fix. You just have to acknowledge. Example, instead of, "You're overreacting," try, "I can see why that hurt you." Feel the difference. Solution. Part 2. The 3-step emotional validation formula. Let me give you something practical, something you can use today. Step 1. Pause. Before reacting, take a breath. Your tone matters more than your words. Step 2. Reflect. Repeat their feeling, not their accusation. It sounds like you felt ignored. Step 3. Reassure. That wasn't my intention, and your feelings matter to me. This creates emotional safety, the foundation of lasting love. Storytelling. A real-life example. I once worked with a couple on the edge of divorce. They fought daily. They loved each other, but couldn't connect. The turning point. They stopped trying to win arguments and started trying to understand emotions. Within weeks, fights decreased. Trust increased, emotional intimacy returned. Nothing magical, just emotional intelligence. Emotional engagement. Ask yourself this. When was the last time your partner felt truly heard by you? When was the last time you felt emotionally understood? Love isn't about perfection. It's about emotional presence. Why emotionally intelligent couples feel effortless. Healthy couples don't fight less because they're lucky. They fight less because they repair faster. They know how to say, I hear you. That makes sense. I care about how you feel. And those words, they protect love, go to action. If this video helped you understand your relationship better, do 3 things right now. Like this video to support the channel. Comment. I choose emotional intelligence. Subscribe for deep, psychology-based relationship insights. You never know, this knowledge might save a relationship. Recap, motivation, closing. Thoughts, remember this. Small conflicts don't destroy relationships. Unrecognized emotions do. Love doesn't die from arguments. It fades when people stop feeling emotionally safe. But the good news, emotional intelligence can be learned, connection can be rebuilt, and love can grow stronger than before. Take this knowledge, usai intently, and choose understanding over ego, because the strongest relationships aren't loud, they're emotionally aware.